Hello and welcome. Right, it is October. Yeah, we literally just a couple of wow, it's making good progress. But I know you would with a 9 metre, wouldn't you? Really, like the 10.5 of Ridiculous Dom. It doesn't take very long for you to actually get the field done. So yes, we are in October. We didn't cut the grass. We've not really. Yeah, it needs rolling here. Well, unfortunately, yeah, that's not going to get done because we haven't got a roller. Right. Anyway, I was determined that this month we're going to go through and we're going to try to whiz through all the way to next March and see what deals we can do as well. Yeah, the also thing, obviously we learned last time that you can make profit from like selling goods, which that's something that's quite interesting. But yes, again, how many hours has that got? It's only got 8.5 hours. How much is the aggro mass normally? No, well, let's not. We won't. We're not going to muddy the waters. Let's just play normal farming as we sort of do normally, and we will have a look at that though, definitely, because we need to know the rules. There's no good buying random pieces of equipment and you lose money straight away on it. It could be terrible. You might need to be one that's at 69% or 60% or 58 or one of those. Right, so then, we've done everything. We've set our sunflower. It's going. You can see the glow on it, so you know it's actually going. And yeah, it's up to 42 litres. Right, so let's go through till November morning. And we do really want to be on 9 o'clock. Property maintenance, production costs, wage payments. Right, let's have a look. And what have we got this morning? We have we've got about that size ourselves already, haven't we? I mean, and we've also got the 60 tonner. The Brant, is for a lorry, which we are short of a lorry. It's a bit of a beaut though, isn't it, that? Half price. I know, I'm wondering now, like, about buying and selling things. It's, yeah, but I don't know the rules, so I'm going to have a look in a bit. Right, I am going to go straight through this week. There's nothing now, that's a point. Let's have a look. How much is that up to? Now, it says that, but I think you'll find if we go over to it, that it's actually got one done. Yeah, that's not just as simple as that. No, we have to visit, we have to sell it. I would imagine it's got one that's... Yes, that's what I'm saying. It does one of those, and it's 423. So it is about what I said. Yeah, really. Which is good. So the rest, it will now stay inside. It only does the one sort of at the minute. I wonder if any of that mod's going to arise where they started to stack them. That's an excellent idea, I think. Yes, we've got a straw. We do need to cut the grass to actually get the... Yeah, I'd like a silage pit and some beautiful, very reasonably priced ones. The only bad thing is there's no cheap manure thing. It's 25,000, so we might have to go with that, which is a bit, when you consider that's almost the same price as the actual enclosure, it's a bit of a travesty. But yeah, I suppose I could see if I could make a cheaper version. I could sort of see if I could do that, actually. It means I've got to load a map though, but yeah, I've so far been just using the editor for the main. Yeah, these ones are grabbed and made into proper mods. Right, anyway, let's go through to... Yeah, we've checked. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. No, that's not what I meant to do at all. There's nothing you can do. For some reason I decided... Yeah, let's go back over there. Visit, and let's... Yeah, I wanted to make the changes to these. I'd like to do it properly where I put a proper shed in. I like what Giants have done, but I'd like to enclose it but just leave the front off the shed, because I know why they've done it. They're not saying it's not got sides. They're doing what I was on about sheds. The best sheds sometimes in the game are those without sides and backs. Sometimes to have backs and sides is alright, but as long as it's not so good for... But this is a shallow one. If you're going to do a deep one, it really needs to sort of... Yeah, so some of the worst snatching, you get camera snatching you get in the game is from sheds that are fully enclosed. Now I realise it's realistic, we all know that, but it's acknowledging the fact that it's a game, really, isn't it? So, right, anyway, let's go through till enough waffling. Let's go through till December morning. Yeah, I was just thinking about, I've missed the canola window, yeah, but we're not doing oil, even though we've got the oil sort of thing. That's not our main game. We're going to do some potatoes, I think, this first year, because they are a right good money spinner, and we need to earn some cash to expand. And also with the cows, I'm not forgetting them. Right, so we should see that we've now got, yeah, oh, wow, that's a bit more than I thought, actually. So if we see any potatoes type equipment, another cedar, very good value. Well, it's not actually, but it's not. Yeah, that's a bit poor. It's a 6.2 meter. The quantum is 57% off. It is very useful to have things like that, isn't it? Really, it's typical. But every time I buy a quantum, I never use it in the entire Let's Play. It's typical. But I think we'll stick a neck out, because you never know. It can be very useful. Yes, we do. Fantastic. And straight through to January. We're not snowing up. It's March. It's the only product we've got to sell. And I know we've not limed properly, but we're not growing anything yet, so that doesn't matter either. Although we could, yeah, I just wanted to get us through to next planting season. We can still do all the liming and that as well on the rest of the field. Yeah, I've not forgotten. Oh, no, that was not a bad tick-up. The Homer. We've seen that before. That's what I say, there's a lot of repetitions on this. Well, typical. I did say how random these were. Not terribly good for us buying pieces of equipment that we need. Yeah, I mean, we did buy that beautiful Quantum, which is a cracking deal, but we don't particularly need it. It's typical when you're waiting for a mower or something like that. You don't get. Oh, now that we do need though. Oh, well, that's not a bad deal either, is it? You see, I wouldn't have bought a mixer. I mean, that's one of the best ones as well. That's what I'm saying. Some of these sales are like deals of a lifetime that you've really got to say yes to. Even if we bought that, if we sort of repair it, and obviously you've got to take your repair costs into thing, and then you sold it and it's worth, quite a bit, or even double your money, you could sort of class it as leasing. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but what I mean is, I mean, that's brilliant too, because it was 45,000 anyway, so that we don't want the sleeper, we don't want the long, I hate the longs, I don't care about the sun shield, we can be blinded by the sun. The horn we're going to keep, yes. I like the black. They're not keen on the yeah, because my favourite colours are exactly like that, where there's more black than red. I know it's very specific. Oh my life, with the graphics doing weird things, and I would like them to be silver. Was that chrome? Oh yes. Oh, and it's free. Wow. Now that I like. So yeah, that's perfect for 28,744, and we have got need of a lorry, so yes. And we're also going to definitely buy that. Yes, because we can mix now, so that now is very useful for us doing our silage. And yeah, we need animals obviously, so we're looking for March, one more month. 9 o'clock. Yes, that's right. So we didn't do badly. We didn't get what we wanted, but that's not really the point. We are getting stuff that we need, and that was a song, the Pharisee. It would be interesting to see what its resale value is actually, and whether you do have to. Let's have a look. Well, these are something a little bit else, aren't they? So we've already got a beautiful header. That's well beyond our capabilities to buy, even if we did want one, but we don't. That's a beautiful one, but again, no. So it looks like we need to buy. We could lease, we don't have to. We could lease a mower. Let's just have a look at the prices of mowers to see, because we've got a windrow. We don't need to be posh, so we could just like go. And we're also now gonna need to grab the fluffy mods, and I think we'll buy it because we did. That's exactly what we were doing, isn't it? For so we've got the front mower. How much? 35. I don't mind having the side mower. 3.9, 4. That's bigger, isn't it? So yeah, how much to lease you? Oh wow, less than £1,000. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Yep. And we're gonna buy the fluffy mods. Sure. Yeah, you can't wait for things like that, can you? And we need it. We sort of, that's what we did the duck and the die for. So let's do it. Yeah. No more shilly-shallying around. So next session it is. No, actually, yeah, it's been a short session. Let's go grab them. That's still busy doing its job. We have the front mower. No, we've got. Yeah, they're down there already, aren't they? Both of them? Did I leave them both? I did, didn't I? Oh, did I? I don't think I did. I think he's there. We're probably. No, it's the. No, of course you, Wally. He's using it. I was thinking of a tractor short. No, not really. You're not a tractor short. That's actually working on the fields. Yes. Wake up, Mr. Smith. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not myself. If I'm honest. Yeah, I'm really not terribly well at all this day. So we're gonna need to take that. We could. Yeah, it's a shame, but we need this as the most important thing. I would imagine, actually, that even the little John Deere that we've got can actually do that. We've still got enough cash to buy our animals, and we can now take the big crow, but we are going to need to repair it. So I love this. It's a beautiful little 22. I mean, it's a steal at 45,000. It really is. I know it's not the most powerful, but I'm going to be using this a lot, so I am really quite pleased. Do we take the seeds and dump them in the... Why not? Let's take something. Let's not it be a wasted journey. Let's take... I know it's not a lot, I know that. Do we need any more seeds? Got our tank, haven't we? So let's just repair this. Them, should I say, plural. And then we shall set this going. Yeah. Right, smashing. We're not even contemplating selling either of these. Except, now I've got to say, the Crampy, it does, excuse me, it does appear in the sales frequently. Yeah, this is one of those items you would almost guaranteed at present to actually see in a lineup over a year or something like that. I've seen it frequently. It also repeats quite a lot. So yeah, I don't know what it is, why that at the minute. But then again, the entire FS25 is a bit hit and miss at present. Yeah, more miss than hits, but it's still playable. It's still. It's probably about as bad as I expected it. It's not quite the train wreck that FS19 was, but yeah, it's about what I expected. If I'm going to be totally truthful. Oh, okay. I'm surprised that you can't do that. They don't seem to like bridges. Some of them. Let's stick it on the edge of the field because you should be able to do that. You really should. Right, so we need to take this because it needs doing. That's, yeah, we do need to grab that as well, but there's only so much we can do. So let's set this going. And I do think I'm right. It might be that the John Deere is able to actually do the mowing with these two, with the side mower and the front mower. It might just about be able to do it with our little John Deere. Because I don't believe the horse... I mean, I'm not saying it's completely... right, I don't think it's quite. I think it's got a bit more, but the side mower's not as bad as the butterfly mower. So I think we're probably will manage. I do like these tractors. They're good solid workhorses. I'm a massive fan of the front 3-point link. Really, I would say that might be the Fent. No, be the lorry. Yeah, I would say the Fent's not going to be long though. He would be the better candidate. But I don't know, I always one of those things on Hobo's Hollow that taught me that map a lot, because that was a really good American map where we just expanded, and it did teach me about using your lowest tractors first. Conserve your best, don't actually just use it willy-nilly. Fantastic. Yeah, so if the John Deere will do this, it really is better for us to actually get him to go. Now, did it lose a growth stage? Is it second or is it third? I think it's hard to tell, but I'd say second. But you've got to cut it to a second always. I think he's on his last row. Let's drop it back first and then the front. We probably will get a bit of a moan from the workers because they're going to bang into the... do we put standards up? I'm not sure at this early in the game that will make a difference. It didn't in FS22, but you can't assume. But I suppose the only way you find out is by comparing, like, one time versus another. So if we do it without, we do it in arrows and it slips a bit, and then next time we notice it on standards it doesn't. Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep forgetting. Then that way you can answer the question, can't you really? So look. So you go in. Fantastic. Let's see. Ooh, you're on your last row, definitely. That's brilliant. So let us. We could grab. Yeah, we need to take. We do need to do some, but it's going to be a while before that mower makes a difference. So let's go and take a little and convert it to a bale trailer and run that. Grab the bits and bobs like the diesel, and we're going to need probably more seeds for our... that's true. When do you plant? I think it is March, isn't it? We need to get that going as well. I'm sure vegetables are now... Oh, they're not. Oh, potatoes. Potatoes are. That's what we want. That's what we really want. So it's a potato planter. Is what we need. We haven't got that. Definitely not. Potato planters. What have we got? The 3 metre versus the 6. That being almost 3 times the cost. That's a 3 metre that can be fertilising as well. But then, how much to lease you? Oh my life. How much to lease you? Oh, yeah, I think I know it's going to take longer, but I think we're going to have to lease that. Unfortunately, again, it's a little bit like what I said on not No Frontier. It was, yeah, Rizu Forest. It would have cost us 30,000 to lease the big harvester. We made 55,000, which meant the person benefiting the most is the person who owns the harvester, which would be the shop, or, well, they would get a cut. Well, I don't know if they own it or whether they sublease, but the bottom line is, yeah, they would have made whereas we did it for 5,000. It was a lot more work, but we earned 50,000 profits. I mean, no, we did, because actually we didn't plant the potatoes either. We bought the field with potatoes in. So I wasn't looking forward to it, but I've got to be honest, it did open my eyes to the possibility, and being as we've got the beautiful harvester we've got, it seems a terribly good thing to actually get and do potatoes. So we'll put the compactor and the diesel on top of here, but while we're down in town, as you do, we're going to... I'm forgetting to indicate that. Yes, I am. Bad. No, I think that bus is going to come straight out. I mean, we're going to go right anyway to avoid being slammed on it. Yeah, we may as well fill up ourselves and we can save the diesel for things like the harvester. That just, at least we can repair the harvester now. I was hoping there was going to be a reasonable repair point. I know there was the 10,000 one as well, but we need to shrink this and we need to put as much on as possible. Brilliant, that would be the fence. So, yeah, we can... Yeah, we need to get the fence going with the spudderoons. Although I think anybody can manage that, including the little Challenger. Yeah, I'm going to repair you before you get too expensive. This is, I suppose, what I'm trying to say. Never underestimate the little one that can transform, not the little Stratmans. That's why a lot of farms have them. It's something I've often overlooked. That obviously we've enhanced this a little as well, but that, I've got to be honest, we've not gone silly with it, but it is an enhancement that's very useful to the farm. So right, we need to do this in order of importance, which is the compactor, which I'm not sure. I think that's going to probably fill the entire trailer. It is a little bit small. In time, I think we do need one. Yes, good job we got that big weight on. The other thing is, we really want to pick this up the wrong way round, so that the 3 point, yeah, we need to pick it up the other way. I do think I'm right, but I suppose it is the most... Ooh, that's something that we could do, which is Tate's. Now I'm trying to get into good habits and only go to here. Yes, I'm trying to, but yeah. Well, I remembered then. So we want consumables, and I think we can buy spudderoons. 1,000 litres for 9.50. Are my seeds cheaper? I think they are actually. They are by a little bit, so, and we get 1,050 versus, so yeah, do you know something? We'll just go stick with seeds. So how many do we go for? 3, because we still need some for the vegetable. 4 in fact. Yeah, we need some for the vegetable thing, but let's stick that in the seeder before we stick that on, or that's going to be a bit of a, yeah, a bit horrible, isn't it? So let's grab that. Not sure how much seeds you can actually, I bet you can't, yeah, it could be, that's 3 metre. I think this is its actual size. I don't think it's expandable. We can of course put my front box on, because it does accept seeds. So let's grab this. Yeah, I'm not sure what its storage limit is, because I've never used it, and you can't assume that just because on FS22 it was blah blah blah, that it's going to be blah 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 this time, because it could have been changed. Yeah, there's been Black Sheep Modding changed the capacity of the stone picker, which I'm really pleased about, because it was my favourite. Max Truckers was brilliant, but it was a bit cheeky, but I understand that's just, it is what it is. But I did like the look of the Elho 9.5 metre. So nearly 3 tonnes, which will not last very long at all, as we all know it takes. I'm not sure whether this is going to... So the wheels are at the back, but this is fairly sturdy. Let's have a look. Let's grab the back of that as well. Stick that on. I think I'm right. I'm looking at that. It's going to take pretty much all of that. So it is something we need to look for. The bottom ones are in, but they're not really much bigger than this, really. So the fact that we can change this to that configuration should be able to manage this, really, because this is a massive weight. Even with that on, really, the weight of the John Deere plus that, I would say, yeah, I would say that's probably realistic as well. Let's try and get a little bit. Now we sort of, yeah, I don't know if we can. It's all about physics. Can we sort of? I know it's going to do camera snatching, but can we sort of do that? Yeah, we're going to smash the windows. You'd have to be very, very good on how you. Oh, I can't. I think it will snatch the. Yeah, we can. I thought we could just about manage it. Fantastic. And so diesel seeds are gonna have to just. The diesel that important at the minute? I would say the fluffy mods for picking the grass up when it's been windrowed is probably number 2. I did actually go through most of that. Again, just to pull this away. The diesel will have to wait because none of them are really terrible. Let's just see, will that catch the quick itself? No, it doesn't. That's a bit special. They've somehow made that isolated. That's a bit good. Right, let's get this done anyway because I don't want the session to be forever. Yeah, well, no, that didn't sound very good. Right, okay, so let's also really clamp them down. So we're going to need to come instantly back to grab the more seeds and all the rest of it as well. The good news is, yeah, it was a bit like that last time. I'm a little bit too far to the left on my compactor. It's very, very exact on its way, which it's possible. I don't know, because the fluffy mods is actually quite heavily to the right, but I suppose it's also the way the potatoes. I do like it, and it is my fault, so we've just got to try and not zip round corners too fast. And I don't somehow think we're going to manage with 2.6 tons of potatoes. I would say about 5 times that. So it's going to cost us rather a lot to seed that particular amount. But it's definitely cheaper to buy my seeds than it is to buy the potatoes. Is true. I think we would need a lot of seeds to actually get this done. I'm going to go into a time lapse because we're going to I would like this session for us to actually. I think we're going to start planting the fields. I don't think. I suppose we could do on this what we have done on other Let's Plays, which is for once we don't. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Thinking, yeah, I don't mind time-lapsing, but this is going to be a bit of a monumental thing. Is a 3 meter. It's probably a good 2 hours real-time work. How we did with the mower, I didn't seem to have done anywhere near. Oh my life! I didn't even get a blocked message. Wasting, do you know the amount of shirkers you get on this game, like workers who just are not interested. I mean, you're a mile away from that. God, well, not a mile, but definitely it's not exactly like. I do agree. And even do a single circuit. How awful is that? It's struggling a bit, but it is managing. Okay, right, well, we're there now, aren't we? Let's grab the fence. Smashing, did a good job, but you didn't quite do that. Let's just finish that off. Okay. Okay, that's a bit bizarre. We got a bad patch on the field. No, I don't want to lacquer fields. No, it's just. Oh, that's bizarre. So perhaps that doesn't work as a plough anymore, which is a bit of a Did I get a block? We get a block there. Oh my! It's done what it did. No, it's not. It's this side now. Calm down. Do you know? It is annoying, but yeah. But that's really down to the fact that somebody just... Well, not really. He's already done that. There's no reason for him to be down there at all. Really. I mean, why are you going to go over something that you've already done? Why would I expect the worker to do that? I don't really know that all my life. Now I'm being attacked. I did have a point. Right, so then we really want to drop that and grab the fence that we abandoned. Now then, this is definitely not going to go underneath that overhang, I don't think. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so I don't think... Sort of going to leave it almost under the lee of it. Yeah, oh, that's not bad. That was not bad, actually. Right, smashing. So, we want to grab that off there. We need a front loader ourselves, don't we, really? Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get that compactor off there. Yeah, I know giants are generous, but we might have to sort of resort to a bit of trickery where that hopefully like goes back a little if we brake quickly. It's a little tiny bit of wind, but not a lot. Ooh, that was a bit better. Okay, let's try it. We might just about get away with that. Maybe. I doubt it, but you never know. Might be fronts. Might lean a little bit more. It's a bit higher as well, is what I'm thinking. Just for grabbing. I know you wouldn't in real life do this. You would not be able to do it at all. I wonder if we go forward enough fast. That might actually do it too. Hopefully not on the road. Yeah, if we sort of brake suddenly, imagine it would drop off like that. Terribly graceful. Yeah, it's true actually. Would you do that in real life? Would you when it's someone else's equipment? I probably know. I've got a respect for other people's equipment. I doubt I would. Although if your back's against the wall sometime now then we're doing away, but we could set the Challenger at the minute, because yeah, we could go and get some more seeds whilst he starts to do this. So we're going to start him on the headlands. Just about get a circuit done on there. Well, we should see, because yeah, it's a bit of a surprise really so far on seeds. I doubt we'll be surprised about potatoes. I doubt that very much, but we shall see. What I mean is never assume. Sometimes you can be totally wrong. We've got headlands. Let's see you going. So you're actually on the headland. There's no faffing around you need to do at all. Really. Right, let's go down to the store. Yeah, the John is struggling a little. That's true. Let's swap. Because this will do that very quickly. The John Deere is more than adequate to grab something from the. Thank you very much. Didn't see actually. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, do you know? Seriously, So it was still a little bit too much for this. Trying to click the button and I'm nowhere near it. Oh my life, Mr. Smith, sometimes your antics are ridiculously silly. Fuel. Yes, I am trying to get the... Let's have a look. Let's set this going on this tangent, and he's going to do what he likes anyway, or she, for that matter. Right, let's set you going. We're going to grab that, and we're going to go down the shop and grab another load of seeds and stuff like that. Or we could, or what we could be sent. No, we can't. Oh, actually, we might be able to think about it. Not sure what the attacher is on that. Yeah, we could do that until 12 metre and fill it with lime to finish that field off. We also need a clamp, which it makes sense that we have the clamp on the side of the field where the grass is. That way you're not like... So they've both got that kind of attacher. Let's just see. Oh, actually, that is a point. No, but I was thinking we can take it down the shop and fill it with lime. That's what I meant as well. We can, it's sort of like two birds, one stone. Yay, fantastic. I really want to plant groups together. Smashing that fence is going over grass that's already been cut. Excellent. What was I saying about him quicker? It's all down to the quality of the worker. It is, that is definitely true. Right, okay. So we're going to spend £5 on increasing the capacity, the throw on this, and it's still only going to be 12 metre. But I've got to be honest, the throw on mine is only 14 metres, so it's not really that much different. We need some more seeds, a shed load. I'm hoping we're going to have enough cash for the dairy and some animals, but of course if we're doing the Tates, we could buy them at the back end of this year. I do realise with FS25 it's the timelines of you expanding and not necessarily... Oh, March. Sunflower oil. Yes, cash injection. That is true. We need to do that too. It'll be next session though. Yeah, we need to... It's all hands to the deck for the potato planting really. That's the #1 task. Oh, liming. Yeah, but it's until they raise their head out of the earth, you can still lime until that's gone on the base game, so we're alright. It's a little bit slow. No, we don't really need fuel in. We're only just beginning to... It's hard to get used to the steering being as awful as it is. Getting to indicate. Yes, I am actually. Again, it's little things sometimes that you realise that you know when you're on your A game, and then when you're not feeling very well. So we want to repair, yes. Repair, yes. We don't need to customise. No, you're good. Do need to customise you. We need to put the bigger one. Yes. So then lime, well we're doing lime, I don't know how big it is, what capacity, but we do need to fill it with lime, and I don't think we've got any out here at present, so let's grab, what capacity is it? It's easier to check the capacity than it is to faff around, isn't it really? That's not that one, it's that one. Capacity of the Dyna Brantner is 9 metres, so it's almost 5 limes. And we can stick that straight in. That's why I wanted to bring it down, was because we can't afford not seeds. We can't, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Let's grab that, drop that off, and we'll just literally fill it. And then we'll grab the seeds that we didn't buy. We've got 1 and a bit, which is nowhere near enough. Well, we don't know that yet. We're presuming it's not. That's what we're saying. Let's have a look actually at how he is doing on the field to see that exact question. What do we... Yes, a big map. Oh, he's done a circuit already. Oh, it's not as bad as you think. Still, it's a big field, so he's going to need a lot. But yeah, that's much better than I thought, actually. Much better. 2,000, 22%. So yes, it is 9 tons. That's right, 9,000 litres. Cubic litres. I think that's right. This should last a little longer, but I'm not sure what the rate of dispersion is. Dispersal. No, dispersion. Really dispersing. Oh, there's a dispersal. It might be. Yes. As I say, it's the little things when you realise that you're not your best because things are not functioning as they should. But it is weird how if you're sitting down, if you're not very well, if you're just sitting and just conserving energy in that way, how you do feel a lot better. But as soon as you start moving around, you start to feel awful. Right, so 1 more ton. Half of a batch. Fantastic. So we'll drop that. Get the diesel. Or we could stick something on our fronts. Right, we've not got anything. Oh, that's not very good. No, I think towing 2 trailers is enough, really. We are going to need some more fertiliser, and we're definitely going to need some more seeds, but seeds are the most important. So let's go and grab some more seeds. How many do you think? I think we're going to double stack, as long as they're new pallets. 2, 4, yeah, I think we could stack better than I did last time. You'd learn a little, don't you? We need even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll try that for now. We'll see how it goes on. I am going to go into a time lapse though, because there's a lot of like planting and that to do, and I'm going to like ferry backwards and forwards. We're going to come and grab the bits up now. Let's see if we stack them to begin with on top of each other, and then that's the best approach, or whether we do it the other way. So yeah, we're going to use the special ability of this. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I don't think that's too bad. I do sort of wonder, do I leave that trundle in, as I have done a couple of times? Obviously the wages will be down, but it is one of those things I've trying to do a little bit more of. Let's just see how well are we actually... oh, it's, yeah, because we let's go and just fill him up as well when he's at the top. Because I'd imagine, yeah, I'd imagine there's at least another 2 fills, but what I'll do is I'll bring you back in at strategic, because it is, I've got to be honest, a bit mind-numbing. Although, aren't we going to do the fields in a minute? Grab the grass in, yeah, and also build the silo. So yeah, maybe, yeah, let's just fill this up again. We may still need a bit more, but I think we're not going to be far off at that. Yeah, and also, isn't it typical how it grabs the ones from the top first, sorry, the bottom first rather than the top. it's a little bit, yeah, we could really do with unstrapping everything, couldn't we, even if it all collapses. Yeah, it's better that than it to look crazy that these magic straps can do wonderful things like that. Let's have a look. So we've got another complete load, I would say. Oh no, I'd say we need a bit more. I think I'm going to need to pop off again and go grab some more. Probably, yeah, we're going to have to unfortunately be a bit, but there's sealed things of seed, so I think there's another 2. We've only had 2 loads so far. I don't know. I think to be sure, we ought to, I think it was here. Well, to be honest, they're very good. He says. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I'm coming out of the time lapse now. We've seen these. We've got 4 more tons. The work has stopped. I think this will be enough, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you in a bit. I'm gonna grab this. Let's see if I can actually grab the. Grab this fall, take it back, and bring you back in. So I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna do that in a bit, but I'm gonna. Yeah, stop recording for a bit because it's it has been a monster already, but I'd like for you to see the finished thing. We're close. I was hoping we might, but it took a lot longer to. I enjoyed doing the club with that. I was thinking, I've got to do it with the farm tech, which is heavy enough. But I don't know that it made much difference at the minute. Yeah, I'm not sure that's actually sort of, but it's not a very large clamp, so maybe the longer ones you're only just getting up to doing a bit of moving, and then all of a sudden you're at the end of the clamp for that big beast. So it's hard to say whether it did, but it certainly had some weight. It's one of the heaviest things in the game, I should say. So it's also they've got to do this if you do it the long way like this, it's much better for the trailer. You can get them 2 abreast. I'd say that this should be enough. I'll take the other one as well, a little bit, and I'll stick that on top. Try and get the weight equal as well. I should have really just done one high. I could have actually, but no, I suppose we can put the other stuff on as well. There's a bit of lime in this one. Not that we need it. We've done both of our fields now, so they should be good for a while. I can't remember in the base game how long. Well, the other thing is, even if I do remember what was true of FS22, doesn't necessarily mean it's true of FS25. It's a completely. You've got to sort of tear up the rule book, because we know giants do change a bit like this. They're making cash off the sales. Who knew? That's the same as the workers carrying on working. That's another nice feature that I really do think that's a cracker, that you leave your worker going, and the next time you come in the session, and lo and behold, your worker actually. No, that's a bit of a bad one. Let's try and level up a bit. I should have strapped him. I knew I should have done. It's one of those things you think, no, I'll be alright. Yeah, I'll be alright. Yeah, you'll be alright until you knock them off, because you're like chatting instead of concentrating, and you're not yourself. So, yeah, I'm glad we're finishing now as well, because I am sort of flagging a bit now, if I'm honest. Oh, smashing. Let's get those. We can. It's true though. We can. I think we can grab the other bits and bobs. I don't think there's a lot. Oh, no, I can't take the Pharos in. That's a shame, because obviously we've now got all of the sort of bits of that ready. Yeah, it's quite nicely. We did the hay, we've got the straw ready. And, yeah, so one bad thing about doing the vegetables is the potatoes. Well, they are vegetables, but yeah. About doing the potatoes. And that's obviously that there's no straw, so I'm not sure. Well, it's, you don't know what can happen. You could do a harvest, but you can't keep the straw, can you, in your harvest contract? So that's not going to help us very much, really. I think was that a full? No, I don't think any of it's full, but doesn't matter what we tell you. Yeah, let's grab the other, because you never know. It could be that last little bit that actually finishes the field. It might be that you needed to come down and get a bit more, and yeah, you never know. I'm not going to stick it through yet. I'll just stick it on its own, and we'll come back down for this little lot. Seems to have been all ferrying. Still, I've got to be honest, yeah, it's the other thing is there's got to be a lime station close to that section of the map, so I'd like to have a look and see. Not now, I mean, but yeah. So I am not going to say goodbye, but I am going to stop recording right now. So I'm going to hopefully see you in a few minutes. Right, yes, it's not quite as simple as that. I was just thought while I was off camera, let's have a look at the field then. So what have we got to do? And I thought, ooh, you've not yet, because it's just seeding. So I thought, well, I'll bring you back in. I'm going to drop these. I think the seeds are going to be enough, I would say. But we still do need, yeah, we need a front loader, no matter what way you look at it. Can we sort of make do now? There's a point. We could actually drop the seeds and the herbicide. I don't know if they'll accept herbicide, but we'll have a go. Yeah, they're all bits and bobs, aren't they? We could then pop over and then literally, I think you can fill that like that. If not, then we'll have to... So it doesn't do liquid, so that's something that Matano doesn't do, or it doesn't do herbicide at the very least. So let's just see, can we sort of like drop this off? I know it's a bit naughty, but we will get it fixed. It's just sometimes, I mean, you in real life you do it a lot nicer than that. So we need some fertilizer, and we could sort of be clever. Could stick the front box on the fence so we could fill it, because it has got a reasonable capacity, although not an awful lot more than the actual in-game one. It's only got, I thought I'm happy with it. It's just a bit of a tweak. I was chuffed with the liming of the that was quite good. I mean it's 9 tons pretty well, it's by 11 tons I should say, because we did 2 and a bit tons with that as well. So I think if we fill this with fertilizer at the front, and do we need to, I was going to say, would we need more than that really? Its fertilizer's really quite good, so I think we've got some. We'll fill what we've got, maybe get 2, because you're always gonna need it, and you might need to do a couple of fertilizer contracts. So there's just some, but we're going to be ready for the animals. Even if we have 7 or 8, that's the trouble. You sort of think you're going to do better, but I mean, at the end of the day, the sooner we get the animals. Also, yeah, that's true. We've also got the cash. Not forgotten. I'm not going to speed time up or anything. We have got to, well, I did say this session, but to be honest, this turned out to be a real grueler. As potatoes are, they are a lot of work, but this is a very large field, so I'm expecting sort of quite great things from it. We're going to fully fertilise it. There is no weeding. We've ploughed it, so it really should be as good as potatoes get on a field of that size. It's going to take some storage, I should say. So that's going to mean a lot of thousands. If that one in Rizu Forest was 55,000, this one should be in the hundreds of thousands. But it's going to be very intensive work, very intensive. Even with our 60 tonner, even with the lorry, it's still not going to be easy. So I'm trying to think, what is the storage in this? No, we don't want fertilizer. We can grab that, but yeah, we want solid fertilizer. It was well over half, so let's grab another couple of those at least. I just wanted to show you this because of the fact we're actually buying it, and also I suppose, yeah, no, it's true. We're actually going to be. Oh, let's go on this on the line. Yeah, I think this is 1,500, and I think mine's 1,777, so it's a little Natsuiska bigger, really. It's not anything special, but it is. Now that's true. I didn't need to worry about that, did I? I've already got fertilizer in it. It's only if it's empty. It's weird how sometimes you don't think about these things. Now I don't think the Pharasin is the right one to try and. To be honest, I think that'll be alright, but we'll stick the other one on. Like the other bits, and I think that'll keep us going for a while. So, yeah, we may as well grab that as well. We can try the Pharasin. I think, did we try that with one of the others earlier? I think we did. It rings a bell. I wasn't sure I tried that. It was a no-go. I'm sure it was. Yes, I would say this is don't know. Wasn't watching properly. Yeah, I'm not myself now. I can feel myself slipping a bit as the day goes on. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Yeah. So what? Let's go. Let's try it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. But I do think I'm right. I think we've already tried it, but I'd kick myself if we get all the way back to the thing and actually find out that it's only, we've only got back up to, I'm sure we have done it, that really rings a bell. It does look like the right, yeah, it does look like the right kind of one, but I don't think it is. Yeah, because it could be low, can't it? And one could be trailer. Look, although they do look the right height. Oh, okay. There we go. That's because they are. Now then, we've not repaired the Pharisee. Let's just repair that. So I'll say it is obviously it's cost us a fortune as well, as it does to like do the potatoes. But it's like anything. It's you've got to put. I always think in life mainly because there's other rules that come into play. Yeah, we may as well repair you. And repair you. You were the one we wanted. Yeah, that's all smashing. As a rule of thumb, no, it's a universal rule really. The effort you put in is the results that you get out. Not always how you think though. It's a little bit like kindness. Kindness doesn't always get paid back how you think it does, but it always will. Yeah, the scales will be balanced. It's a universal law. It is. Whether you're into a cult or Christianity, it's a universal law of both. Ooh, wow. Wow. I think let's just stick that front thing down with its wheels. It'll stabilise us. It has, after all, got wheels. Indicates. Yeah, it is true. It's a Wiccan belief, but also it's obviously a religious belief. It's the scales of justice, as the scriptures talk about them. But Jehovah's Justice, or God, as most people call him, is not doesn't work how people think. You don't get smashed down by a lightning bolt. It's the scales. It's much more complicated than that. If you believe in that type of thing, of course. Yeah, I'm not preaching. I'm just talking about beliefs, and all beliefs really. Yeah, whether you're a witch and you're a pagan if you're a pagan, then you really are believing in witchcraft, sort of, most, or believing in absolutely nothing. But that's still, yeah, you can't sit on the fence. Yeah. That is true. Even if you think you are, you're not. There is no fence. It's a little bit like there is no spoon in the Matrix, really. Very much like. Right. So then, let's just drop that back thing down. Should put it in the farmyard. Yeah, now these are really not important. See, there's a load of space on this. We could have extended the grass, but it's that beautiful tree, and I'm not going to chop it. No, definitely not. So we should just set this going. Okay, so I can't see which way around it is. I can look for the silver disc. Yeah, I'm quite taken by the Salek. It's a beautiful little thing. Yeah, I do love the idea of the wheels, although they can get into trouble. At certain times, as they have done me, as I've got my own silly faults, and I'm not blaming the wheels, but I've had them down and I went on a field and obviously it was second gross damage. Oh yeah, that was not nice. Not nice at all. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into a tournament again, and I will join it together. So yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yeah, thinking about it, I might split this into 2 sessions because it is going to be a fairly monstrous one. It's taken me, I just wanted to complete it, obviously, like the sowing and that, but it's then obviously it went into the grass, but I suppose a lot of it's a time lapse, so I suppose what I should be doing is apologising, because this is going to be a bit of a monster time lapse. It is. And look at the flashing Gordon Bennett. Yeah, So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I think that's not bad. I think that's got... Can we throw them out? I don't think you can you? These are like the rice ones. Yeah, you can't. That's why I got this gut feeling. I thought, I'm sure you can't. Yeah, these are one of those where you want to get it right, like the rice banks. So I went and topped it up, and I thought, as I did, I thought, I'm not sure that's the right thing to do. And then, like, of course, afterwards, I tried to throw it all out, and you can't. So it's a bit of stuttering. I think my headset is batteries are dying. So I'm going to say my goodbyes before it goes completely. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.